Days ago, I signed up for my first ever marathon at the age of 18 without any preparation, and now, after 4 weeks of training, the big day is finally here. But let me show you my whole journey with all of the setbacks and downfalls, because there were a lot. If you haven't watched part 1 of this series, you can go watch it now, but I'll tell you the whole story. So I quit high school at the age of 17 and I started my first business with a purpose of becoming financially free. But after some inner digging, I realized that my actual goal was not to have a ton of money that I didn't know what to do with. It was just my narcissistic tendency to be better than everyone else, and that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to make just enough money to be better. A year and a half, I've started to make some money, but I felt that this was not gonna be enough. I wanted to be better in everything. So the moment that I heard that there were people like me running marathons, guess what? I decided to run a marathon. But come on, just running a marathon isn't enough, right? Yeah, so the average completion time of a marathon is roughly 4 hours and 30 minutes. It wouldn't surprise that my goal was to get it under 4 hours. Yeah, it was. But with only 4 weeks until the marathon, I had to train, and I had to train hard. I got blisters, and I actually have a little bit of sand in one of them. I saw online that I can try using tape, so I can put tape on top of my blister. And now I only have 1 long run per week and 4 normal to easy runs per week. So now I only have runs that are slow. Just got a new fresh cut. This means that I'm gonna be able to run faster. I think so. I'm gonna be running 70, 78, I think, in my peak week. So yeah, today I have another easy run, and it's gonna be 10 kilometers. I'm joined by a little support there. I'm up. One thing I'm not sure about is my breakfast before the marathon. So for now, I think I'm gonna try with rice cakes and jam. First time I did it, it was okay, but it was some homemade jam from my grandmother. So I decided I'm gonna buy one and try this one. I think I ate about 590 carbs just to have my long run tomorrow. It's gonna be a half marathon. Yeah, it's gonna be 21 kilometers. It was supposed to be today, but I sprained my ankle I think 4 days ago. And here's my brother, he's hiding away from the camera. So I decided to take this day off so that I can hopefully get fully recovered by tomorrow, so that I don't get injured at all. So yeah. This is gonna mark the beginning of the 21 kilometers. You're gonna witness my first attempt to drink a gel. Okay. All of the times I've seen that people rip it with their teeth. I just reached the halfway mark, so 10 kilometers. I've never felt better before after 10 kilometers of running. Hopefully it lasts. But yeah, I'm feeling very good. Okay, time for a second gel. Not bad. Oh my Jesus, spasming. What the? Last 2 kilometers I got blisters on my feet again. I mean, I'm gonna be able to do it for the 4 kilometers, but yeah, probably the next day I'm not gonna be able to run again. Last kilometer. Okay, now I'm dead, but
I can make it. This guy, he's been with me for those 21 kilometers, so the last one is gonna be for him. Half a marathon done. Back from the half marathon, and now I'm stretching, but I wanted to show you I have blisters again. Actually, they're the same. I mean, I don't have new spots. Actually, I might have. This one is new. I'm not sure if you can see it. This one is forming here. Yeah, that's a new one. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I wouldn't count this one. And I have 1, 2 here. Okay. Yeah, now you see it. What the? It's gonna be much better if I don't have this problem a while I'm running the marathon. I saw that people use some kind of, I'm not sure what it's called, but gels to... Maybe the friction goes away when you put this stuff on your feet, but yeah, I don't have this stuff. But overall, I'm actually pretty satisfied with the run. I got the pace that I wanted. It was 5:36 per kilometer, which means that this is a pace that I'm gonna have for the marathon in order to get it below 4 hours. And I run the half marathon below 2 hours. That's good news. So yeah, it's going great. This thing here came. Now I'm gonna try it on. This shit has pockets on the back side. Not sure if I'm dumb or... Today I have 11 kilometers and it's pissing rain outside. Puddles everywhere. By the way, this long run that I had, the 21 kilometers, actually gave me the confidence that maybe I'm gonna be able to run the marathon below 4 hours, because before that my training didn't go as planned pretty often, and yeah, I started to doubt whether I will be able to actually run the marathon below 4 hours. This seemed kind of out of reach before I did this long run. This is the long run that gave me the actual confidence that maybe I can actually do it, because before that, I mean, I knew I'm gonna be able to run the marathon. I'm gonna crawl and walk if I need to. However, I wanted to do it below 4 hours, as you know. So yes, I'm gonna be able to do it. Let's go and run 11 kilometers in the rain. Running a bit. Just training a bit. A bit. Shower done.
And another one.
Good morning. Today is, I mean, it's not the day, but it's quite a day. Yeah, so I'm gonna have my longest long run. It's gonna be 24 kilometers, and after that I'm not gonna have any more longer runs. This was the final week that I was gonna have higher mileage per week. So that's it. I don't have any more training. I mean, I have one more week, but it's gonna be lower volume. So yeah, this is the week, and today is the day that I should prove to myself that I can do it. I can do it. "45 minutes in, first jog. Okay, it was nice. 10 kilometer mark, and
if I gotta be honest, I have to pee at some time. I've had pain in my left side of the stomach, not the right one. And yeah, I mean, it's not bad. Now I'm feeling good. And let's go around. One more lap. Officially halfway mark. 12 kilometers. 12 more to go. Okay, had a quick pause to pee, which is not good because now my average pace is somewhere between the 6-10, and now I have to run faster to compensate for the pause. But my stomach started to hurt, and I thought it might be because I had to pee. So yeah, second and last Joe. I'm on the 16th kilometer and I have 8 more to go. I'm fine. I'm doing fine. This one was not good. I just crossed the half marathon. 3 kilometers more to go.
I'm back. 24 kilometers done. This should have been the hardest workout that I've had for this entire training schedule and plan, and it was. But yeah, it was actually good. I mean, now that I'm back, now that I'm back, I can assess what hurts the most, and it's, I don't know, for the last 1 kilometer everything hurts, but it's probably mental because I know that it's the last kilometer, and I don't know, my body just tells me that I'm exhausted and I should stop. But for the other 3 kilometers before that, it's probably my blister because I got another one
And another one.
and my knees. Yeah, other than that, maybe my energy level started dropping a bit, but that's probably because I only had 2 gels. Because I'm gonna run for 2 hours and 10-15 minutes, and I said, okay, I'm gonna take 1 gel on the 45th minute. Then when it's 1 hour and a half, I'm gonna take my second gel, and I won't have any other gels. That's probably why I felt a bit depleted of energy. Maybe, I mean, it was not bad. So yeah, I'm actually pretty satisfied with that run, and I got it for 5 minutes and 33 seconds per kilometer, which is faster than my marathon pace, a bit faster, which is very good. I'm proud of that run, and yeah, that was my last run that I'm gonna suffer before the marathon. Yeah, that was my last week of actual hard training. Now, whatever I've done, the marathon awaits me, but I'm happy. I'm gonna stretch, I have a cup, I have milk, and I have biscuits. I like to eat a lot of carbs and milk after I do a long run. It just feels me good. So, see you next time. Last day here. Tomorrow morning we travel to Varna. This is where the marathon is gonna be, and good night.
Верно.
Погледайте часовника, знаете къде. Участниците на националния шампионат да застанат на първа линия.
And so, with less than 10 minutes to go, they called everyone out to the start line and they started counting. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You know, it's kind of scary to put a lot of hard work into something and to know that you only have one attempt and that you've set a goal that other people would say is insane, and now you have to prove them wrong. Otherwise, they would be right and you would be, well, wrong. The marathon started and I felt relieved. I was already there, I started running, and all the fear just went away. I said, and I was thinking, whatever I've got in the tank, that's it. I cannot go back into my training and do stuff different because, well, I'm already running it. But something went wrong. At the 5 kilometer mark, I already started feeling my legs, and that was not typical at all. Most of the time, I would just feel some kind of pain after the 10th kilometer mark or even later, but this time it came very early. And I started worrying that maybe I did something wrong, that I ate something that I shouldn't have, or that I stopped running too early in my training plan or whatever. But I quickly realized what had happened. You see, in my whole training schedule, I never included runs with big elevation gain. And, well, this was a mistake. Because when I was booking my spot for the marathon, I checked the race map and I wanted to see the elevation gain because I heard that it's important, and I found it. It was about 90 meters in total. And this was alright. I mean, I thought I wouldn't need to include any specific workouts with a ton of elevation. And, well, let's say that this year the organizers have changed the race map. And let's say that I saw the elevation gain in a website that is, well, not the official one. So I knew that I was in for a long and painful run when I discovered that, wow, I'm actually running the marathon. But of course I wasn't just gonna give up. I continued to push forwards, but at the 24th kilometer mark, everything went downhill. I got my first cramp in my right quad and, well, I fell down on the ground. That's when I knew that this was not gonna go as I expected it. And yeah, so I patched up both of my feet with band-aids because I had blisters as well, again, and they were starting to hurt a lot. My average pace started to go down rapidly because I spent about 2 minutes on the ground trying to patch myself up. And when I got up and tried to run, I couldn't.
Yeah, so I think my goal of running it sub 4 hours, a little bit optimistic, just a little bit. My cardio is all fine. I had a few cramps. I mean, I'm holding up. I'm walking.
I started walking, but even when I was walking, I was feeling that my legs were about to cramp up again.
I'm not sure why I have cramps. I mean, I haven't had them when I was running my 24 kilometers. But today, right after I hit the 24th kilometer mark, my knees were starting to fall off. And yeah, some cramps set in my quads, and they're still active. I'm gonna actually go and stretch now. But yeah, not gonna happen for 4 kilometers, unfortunately. But yeah.
And now I had a decision to make. Do I just give up? And do I have to become a person that folds when they know that their goal is out of reach and to accept that they have failed? That's when I decided to call it quits. I mean, call it quits to the 4 hour goal, of course. There was no way in hell that I was not gonna finish this marathon. I tried to do a quick massage on my quads because they were the biggest problem at this point. And after 2 more minutes of laying on the ground, I got up and I started jogging. And yeah, I was moving forwards. This is the best way to explain it. I was trying to run, then walk, then run, then walk, then run, then walk for the last 6 kilometers. And I got myself to the 38-kilometer mark. And I saw that I had very little time to actually finish the race before the control time ended. So I told myself that I was not gonna stop running. So no more walking, and from the 38 kilometer to the finish line, that's what I did. And this is the footage of me crossing the finish line.
Okay, so I didn't record that much. But yeah, now I'm back. I have blisters again. And I didn't get it below 4 hours. I got it below 5 hours, which is okay. Other than that, I mean, now I'm dead, but I think it was supposed to be hard. I just didn't think I would get any cramps. And the marathon had 300 meters of elevation. I only knew about 84. Anyways, wasn't the big goal that I initiated, that I wanted to get, but I'm pretty happy with the overall result because I managed to push through. So, that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you so much for following the series. If you haven't watched the part 1 of this video, go watch it now. And thank you so much for actually watching this video. Info, if you want to follow my journey closer and actually connect with me on a more personal level, my Instagram is going to be below in the description. You can go give me a follow if you want to. So great for you, and I'll see you next Tuesday.